Hey y'all. Hey, welcome to the OraCola. Woo! How's it going, y'all? Let me do my little top intro. And welcome to the OraCola. Put your questions for the universe in the chat along with your choice of oracle also listed in the description below, and get your answer. Let's have fun, y'all. All right. Hi there. Hi, Carol Jean. Hi, Patrick. Hi, Goog. Hi, P&G. Welcome to the show. I love that the family is here tonight. It is Easter week. Good Fridays in a couple of days, and then we got Easter on Sunday. So, yes, it is a special time of year. Plus, apparently yesterday we had some kind of crazy Jupiter-Neptune conjunction in Pisces that has not occurred for since the 1850s. And it's supposed to be significant in some way. I'm not an astrologer. You could look it up. Apollo just said hi. He started drinking his water. So it's going to be a good show. This is actually his gotcha day. If you think about this was the day 7 years ago when I first met Apollo and adopted him. So yeah, hi buddy. He's been good today. Our air conditioner is broken. Now, luckily, it's not quite too hot yet that we're going to die, but it was uncomfortable this afternoon, and he did not complain at all. So he's being a good boy. You want to say hi? I don't think, here, maybe I can move the camera. Excuse the dog hair in the shoes. There he is. Hey, buddy. You can't tell, but he's 80 pounds. He's huge. Yeah. So I've had this motherfucker for 7 years. Yes. And you're a pain in the ass. And you're terrible because you don't get along with other dogs and you don't warm up to people right away. He's just like all the things about a dog that are not fun. Also, he's got some fun things. He cuddles. He's not too demanding. He don't destroy shit. So he don't piss in the house or take a dump in the house. So yeah, I can't complain too much. And I leave him alone for long periods of time, and he don't get into trouble usually. But when he does get into trouble, it is always horrible. Horrible. My God. Oh my God. Look at me. Look at this. I just was petting on him, and look at all the hair I got on my glove. He's not too smelly yet. Oh, I should do it on this side so I don't get in my drink. He just got a bath like a month ago after months of not having a bath. I'm sure y'all heard me complain about how stinky he was. So he ain't worked up the funk yet, but it's getting there. It's getting there. All right. Oh. All right. Oh, y'all seen Apollo. He's made some cameos before, but he's usually asleep in the room, or he's not asleep. He's just staring at the wall, being mad at me for not hanging out with him. All right. Well, enough about that. Welcome to the OraCola, y'all. It is Wednesday night, April 13th. I think it's the 13th. Yep, the 13th. The time is not like landing with me. My schedule is all over the place these days. So April 13th, 2022. I'm coming to y'all live from Austin, Texas here on the YouTubes, and y'all are watching from wherever you are. So welcome to the show. If you're watching this later, welcome to the show again. All the timelines exist at the same time. So, it don't matter when you see it. It matters when you see it. Okay. All right. So real quick, I'm going to go through the oracles. What we do here is you ask a question in the chat, and then I will answer your question, channeling the wisdom from the universe. And I've got a few different oracles for you to choose from. Real quick, I'll go through those. For the folks who are just watching now or watching later and don't know what's up, this is the Arcieoracola Tarot, just the major arcana with one card for each of the suits. It's my original and one and only deck. We got my new oracle. This is the fashion/style oracle. If you're looking for some inspiration from designers, photographers, models, that ilk. We got our crystal oracle. If you're looking for some earth magic, some crystal vibrational energy for your query. We also have our essential oil oracle. If you're looking for some plant medicine, go for this one. And then we have our slightly more involved oracles. We have the Revelation oracle. Now, this is a random verse and chapter and all that chosen from the book of Revelation. So if you're looking for something that's got deep meaning that you might need to investigate further by reading the rest of what's going on, because one verse is not quite enough usually to get the full meaning, then yes, choose that one. We have this other one that is fun. It is the porticle. Now, when you're putting your questions in for the porticle, remember to keep it YouTube friendly. So don't be explicit, because otherwise your thing will get censored. And while we're on here, let's remember to put up the live chat on our chat box instead of the top chat, which is what YouTube apparently defaults to. So yeah, put up the live chat if you ain't done it already, and then you'll see all the messages, even the ones that might get filtered for whatever reason YouTube deems necessary. Okay. All right, we got that. How to self-care. This is just the simplest oracle. It's just a bunch of good self-care suggestions drawn out of an actual hat. Oh, one of them just came out. So the universe has given us a message already. Oh, I think this is the one that we got last time at the end. Smell something good. I hope y'all have been smelling good things. It is spring, and there are lots of good smells to be had. So, all right, our final oracle is everyone's favorite, the magic hate ball. She hates you. She hates your question. I don't know why she's a she. She just is. But if you don't want an answer that satisfies you, choose the magic hate ball. Okay. All right. Well, now it's time to do our ritual. If you got your own ritual, please do it now. We're just going to invite the universe into our space and let them know that we are ready for their wisdom, however they choose to deliver it. And so, usually the first thing I do is burn some sacred wood. So we're going to burn that, let the smoke into the air. Just get that dog smell out and the smell of the air conditioner not working and it being stuffy in here. Just kind of, I should light it again. It's not lighting. It might be too humid in here. Okay, there we go. Woo! Yeah. All right. And then we always ring the bell for service and also to chase away any negative thoughts and negative energy with our tinkly copper bell. Just let the universe know that we're here and we're ready for them to show up for us. Okay. Back after an extended hiatus, and apparently the authorities agree because Philadelphia just put a mask mandate back in. And Shanghai, oh God, Shanghai is a mess. But after some distraction for a month with the Ukraine, God damn it, why aren't you working? Come on. Come on. You can do it. I have faith in you. Well, maybe not. Well, this is our pathogen wand, and it may or may not want to work. Oh, I saw a light. You see if you slap it? Oh, I see. It's just an S&M, bitch. It needs to be hit to activate. All right. Well, okay. Maybe if we get it going, just spank it a lot. No, it ain't working. Look at this shit. As long as I hit it, it's good. And then when I stop, it quits. What a little bitch. I even went and got batteries for this shit. All right, well, I think we've done enough of that. But there's our pathogen wand. Normally, I'd wave it around to get rid of any pathogens, but apparently it has decided to go rogue. So there you go. Maybe spanking should be part of the ritual. Hey, you do what you need to do. The ritual is your own personal thing, and I'm not here to judge it or explain it or suggest it. I'm just doing my ritual, and you got time to do your own. So, all right. What else? Oh yeah. Working our way through our Rich Bitch Witch Spray. This is for abundance. Your abundance and my abundance. And if you would like to share your abundance, you may do so on PayPal or on Venmo. Send it to arcieocola, ARCIECOLA. Always appreciated. Now, if you are not financially able to send abundance in that way, you can always share the abundance by liking the channel, liking the video, subscribing if you haven't, sharing it with your friends. All these things are free things that you can do. Leave a comment. All of them are free. They just take a second of your time. So there are many ways to share the abundance, and I appreciate all of them. All right, so let's get this dog and pony show operational. Who has a question for the universe? Who has a question? We have about 47, 48 more minutes to go. So we got time for lots of questions, and I hope you will take advantage. Let's see. Tarot for the rest of busy season at mom's work, please. Will her software cooperate? Okay. Well, let's find out what the tarot says. A lot of times these questions are proactive. So you need to think about it in a way that how can you make this happen? How can you integrate this thing? So always think about your questions in a way that requires you to do some work. All right. Oh, all right. Well, it might not go as like it was supposed to. It might be a lot of trouble. There might be some difficulties. You may have to rebuild some shit, but eventually, once you get rid of the things that are not working out, you will find something better. This is an opportunity through a temporary disaster. So there you go. Good luck. Oh, P&G Tarot. Please, there is a team member that is causing some issues. How should we deal with her? Ooh, always difficult with the work intrigue. I think jobs in general are bullshit, but I understand that we are living in this particular timeline right now, and that just like it's necessary for most of us to have a job. I don't know why we can't just like hang out and grow shit and like be together and do what we like, but whatever. We got this top down structure. That's what we're living in. So most of us have to have a job. And even the people who are at the top that run everything, they still got a job. They run their shit. So we're all job oriented. It's frustrating. I'd rather just sit around and hang out with my dog. I mean, that's the dream, right? You just want to hang out with your pets. Not have them snatched away from you on the pretense of public health and beaten to death in the street in front of you. Like in, yeah, sorry, something got caught in my throat. Yeah. It's happening. Look it up. All right. Here is for PNG. Team member. Ooh, the hangman. Okay, so you might be in a spot where you can't do much about it right now, but you can use this opportunity to learn valuable lessons for the future and also to gather evidence and make sure that you have all your ducks in a row for when the inevitable does happen and this person needs to be gotten rid of. You can back it up with all the evidence. So hang tight. Sorry, it's a trouble, but eventually it will clear, it will shift, and you will have what you need. So, all right. Okay. Let's see. Who else? Patrick. I would like some tarot guidance about my new sleep therapy device. Okay, so you got a CPAP. That's fine. You don't have to be ashamed to admit it. I recently have started wearing those nose strips because I found some on clearance and I was like, why not? I'll try it. Actually, they're kind of changing my life. Normally, I don't like to take decongestant unless I really need it because it's, first of all, difficult to get. You have to go to the fucking pharmacy and show your fucking ID, and then just like, anyway, it's a big ass deal. And then you're like hoarding them, like you're like, okay, do I need it tonight? Because I don't feel like going to the pharmacy tomorrow, and it's like I got two left, and all that shit. So I try to not take them as much, but at night is when I really need decongestant because I'm not moving around, I'm not standing up, and then I'm laying, then everything just kind of like coalesces into a snot tsunami. So I've been wearing them, and to be real, I'm not saying this is medical advice, but I'm just saying whatever this little lift is helping me sleep better because it's keeping things moving. Things don't close up enough to like get backed up. They're just kind of constantly going. So I don't know. I'm just feeling like that was a discovery I should have had years ago. And I remember when they came out, I tried them and I just wasn't impressed, but maybe the technology has advanced. I'm just guessing. I don't know. It's a new device that operates on your own body pressure to create a CPAP effect. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that is some advanced technology right there. Way more advanced than some band-aids you put over your nose. So, all right. So, hang on. We got some new folks in. Jennifer, welcome. I'll get to your question in a minute. Sorry, I need to go back up here. So, sleep therapy. Patrick. Well, hopefully it helps your sleep and you wake up more refreshed and you can get more shit done and feel better. The sun. Okay, this is good. This tells me that this is the right direction. This might be a place where you find some relief and you are feeling like you're getting more done and everything is brighter for you. So, as long as it's not impinging on your lifestyle too much and you can adapt, it's probably a good thing. So, good luck. Uh, 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 Carol Jean. Oh, I'm so sorry you were sick, but you know what? You have strep again. Oh no. I just think you have like stress issues. There's a lot of anxiety out there right now floating around in the collective. I don't know if y'all can feel it. There's a lot of crazy things happening in the world, and I think a lot of folks are just getting wrapped up in it. So I don't know. A digital detox is probably a good option for you, just to give your body time to heal, time to kind of like not deal with mental stuff. Just focus on the day to day, the simple, and let things progress at their own pace as far as how you need to heal. Don't try to rush the process. But all right, tarot for rebuilding your immune system. Carol Jean. Thanks, Patrick. This is my weird scarf that's like half pink, or actually it's more like a third pink and half red. I don't know. It just felt appropriate for Easter. Since it's hot and I'm not wearing any kind of like anything beyond this necklace and a very light dress. Basically in my pajamas. Don't tell nobody. Okay, Carol Jean, immune health. Here we go. Death. Okay, so this is not to be taken literally, obviously. It just means that you need to let go of some shit, like I was saying earlier just now. Um, Something needs to go in your life so that you have the time and the energy to focus on your health. So, this is a transformative moment. The universe is sending you a message about something that you're doing that's not working out for you. I don't know what that is, but you should look into it and then try to eliminate the things that are causing the issues. And your health will probably improve. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be an easy process because it's always hard to do that self examination, but there's probably a few minor things that you can do that will like kickstart the thing, and then eventually you will find what works and it will work out. So, good luck. Oh, all right. Jennifer, while sitting in the river drinking beers, good for you. We saw 4, then 5 vultures circling in front of the daytime moon. Oh, so there was a moon shining. Okay. What does it mean? Okay. Did you pick the pornicle. Okay, so you picked the pornicle for this. Anytime you see vultures circling, usually something has died. That's generally what that indicates. Even if you can't smell it, it's probably dead and close-ish by. So yeah, there's the practical answer. But let's see what the porticle has to say. And you were like talking about 4 or 5 friends in the river. That sounds like an orgy already. So I ain't gonna speculate what y'all were up to there. But let me get my random number generator. Random number generator. No, not Randall's, the grocery store. Damn it, my finger was too fast. Random number generator. Okay. So there are 755 pages in the pornicle. How many? What page? Let's go. 309. Page 309 in the pornicle for this river vulture fantasy. 309. 309 is oh so fine. Just passed it. Okay. Oh, I think we've seen this one before. Okay. Well, this is an engraving or an illustration from Marquis de Sade type book, and this is about some kind of torture scene where people are getting off on the torture. You can take a screenshot and then ruminate on this picture with your imagery, but looks like there might be some dead people in the future of this picture. So the vultures are circling for a reason, and it looks like it might be at night. So yeah, moon's out. All right, well, I really think we've had that one before. It's funny. Eventually, we're going to work through the whole damn book. It's going to be a matter of how and what order and all that. So, all right. All right. Thank you, Carol Jean. Thank you. I appreciate it. Goog, hateball. Is there going to be a problem with my tax return? I filed on paper. Why would you file on paper? You could just send that shit in online. Oh my God. I'm a Luddite. I will admit it. I'm very old fashioned in a lot of my ways, but I still file my taxes electronically because it is very convenient. Plus, it's all fake anyway. It's just basically saying, hey, government, you owe me X amount of digital dollars from me paying my taxes too much over the last year when I was getting digital dollars from the place I worked for put into my bank account. Like, that is not ever physical money I've ever seen. But I guess if I can spend it digitally, I don't know, on my card, whatever. All right. Hate ball for the tax. What does it say? This came out fast. Don't count on it. Don't count on it. Oh, she's going to show you now. So, yeah, hate ball is being optimistic or she's being sarcastic. You get to decide. All right. No, you don't have to pick a number. Well, I have to do the random number generator. We used to pick numbers, but then it just took too long. So now I just let the phone pick it. But yes, you just have to pick your oracle. That's the thing. You have to pick the oracle. All right. Legionnaires in the river. I think Legionnaires is a lung thing. I think you might get something different in the river. Definitely chiggers, because you're going to be hanging out close to the bank, hanging on to something. You're going to get chiggers all up under your boobs and in your butt crack. It's going to be the worst. Not saying I know that from experience. I'm just saying. All right. Okay. All right. Well, does anybody else have a question? Nobody? Y'all are talking about boob chiggers? That's all right. That sounds like a very bad thing. And it is a bad thing, but it's not as bad as it sounds. Boob chiggers, I don't recommend them. Well, we're halfway through the show, so let's have some tea, shall we? Let's see what kind of tea the universe wants me to spill. What is this one? Ooh, this one's a good one. TSA. Y'all, and I'm sure everybody here in the family agrees, but I'm just going to say it out loud for the folks who's watching later. We need to just admit that the TSA does nothing. It is a dog and pony show. It is a works progress administration program that's gone on for 20 years too long. And I'm fucking tired of it. And it's only causing backlogs at the fucking airport. It never has stopped any terrorism. They can't even get guns off and knives off people. It's just totally random if they happen to catch anything. But any test that has ever been applied, they have failed miserably. It is just a jobs program in disguise, and it's clogging up the airport line, and we need to fucking get rid of it. Fucking men. I mean, the whole thing with the terrorism and taking off your shoes and putting all your shit in them bins, filthy bins, they're filthy, and sending them through the machine. Like used to, you just like walk through a metal detector, and if you didn't beep, you got on the fucking plane. And I don't know why you got to have all this other shit going on when it has not stopped any bit of terrorism, not one bit. And it has not ever, ever, ever done nothing but annoy the shit out of anybody who's going through it. Yes. So I think we need to get rid of the TSA. I mean, honestly, we're moving in that direction now with the AI and the robots and everything basically doing all the work. We're being phased out of working. I was complaining about it earlier. The man has an idea for us. He's going to reduce the population, and then anybody that's left is only going to be doing certain things, and most of it's going to be automated. That's the dystopian future that the man envisions. I'm not saying that's our future. I'm just saying that that's what they're aiming at, and this is why we need to not stand for these bullshit jobs because they're just placeholders for when they exterminate people. And it's just cruel. It's just cruel. Like, let us go live on the farms and like form our communes and figure it out that way. Why do we have to be ruled? But anyway, TSA needs to go. I'm done with their bullshit. All right. Yeah, they keep shit randomly. Like, it doesn't even make any fucking sense. No sense at all. It's crap. It's total crap. It's total theater. And it hasn't done nothing but like pay people poorly, make them disgruntled, and make people lose their flights. That's all. That's all. All right. There's my rant on the TSA. I hope you agree. Because at this point, nobody accepts that it's actually necessary, except maybe like one or two weird Karens that are just all about it and they fucking love it. Nobody else thinks it does a goddamn thing. Yeah, no, they don't know their own rules. They just make that shit up. Like I'm saying, it's a works progress administration program that's gone on way too long. And if you don't know what the WPA was, look that shit up. All right. I'll tell you all a secret. I have always done the pat down at the TSA because it clogs them up even more. And I usually get to the airport in time to do it. And it's my protest. And it's also kind of like a spa treatment. They're kind of just brushing on you gently. And I find it very relaxing. But yes, you do have to get there way early and they're not going to be friendly with you. And, you're going to have to be a spectacle in front of people if you're worried about that shit. But the only time I've gone through the little thingy thing, which I avoided for many, many years, was when I was literally 5 minutes away from missing an international flight. And I was desperate to get on this plane and I sucked it up and I did it. And I know that's how the man gets you. That's how he gets you. You do it once and then you do it again. But all the other times before that, for literally since they started doing it, I have always gotten the pat down when I traveled. I have always just planned that time in, and I have always enjoyed the process. Even when they took me in the special room and made me strip down to my underwear. Because you know what? I was clogging up their fucking time. Yes. Made me feel good as a citizen. It's a protest. All right. Naked, whatever. I offered to strip in front of the whole damn airport. I don't give a fuck about getting naked. I just want to make them feel uncomfortable. Yeah, it was after the 9/11. Oh, hi, lava jeans. Yeah, we didn't have none of this shit before. I'm old enough to remember when you could travel freely on an airplane and not have to go through that crap. You just walk through the fucking like metal detector. You just go right up to the gate. There was like coffee stands and Burger Kings and all kind of shit right in there, and everybody was there and smoking, and like your family could come with you to the gate. Like it was a lot like going to the Greyhound station before. And then after 9/11, all that shit went away. And I think the young people who don't remember that time are at a disadvantage because they don't understand what freedom actually is. They don't get it. They don't know that there's a way to go about life that is not the way that we've been going about it. And, us older people who remember, we just are like, a lot of them are just like, whatever, I don't want to make no trouble. But a lot of us, some of us are like pissed off about it. Fuck yeah. Oh, if you check a firearm, they ask for your key. Yeah, because they want to see what kind of firearm you have. Surveillance. Yeah, oh no, they keep extending that mask mandate. They extended it through May. They're trying to keep that shit forever. They're trying to just like hang on long enough till they get enough people in Congress to pass a law that'll make it mandatory forever. Because it's about demoralizing you and making you into like this little number. And then by then you won't even be able to travel. So there you go. Yeah, it was so great to see your family there waiting for you. That's like going to the airport used to be a thing. It was exciting. Now it's just drudgery. Oh, hey, Prince. I know you made it. Welcome. All right, sorry, that was a long ass rant. I just been holding that one in for a while. Who else has a question for the OraCola? I don't think I have any online. I checked earlier. I'm going to double check. Instagram says, oh, what? Oh, wait, maybe. Oh, Megatex is put in an Instagram question. I'm glad I checked. Advice for the situation with my best friend, Taro. All right, we'll do that one for Megatex. We'll check the Facebook in a minute. I don't ever get questions on Facebook. It just Megatex friend. Excuse me. Mm. Oh, the fool. Okay. So I think this is a don't be naive kind of thing. So the Fool card is about starting on a new journey, a new adventure, not looking before you leap, but just going out there with your heart on your sleeve and doing all the things. And it can be a very freeing place to be, but when it comes to friendship, it could mean that you need to make sure you're looking out for the snakes and also the pebbles in the road and the spots where you need to look out for. And also, it could be that you need to think about it in a new way and start a different journey. All right. So there you go. Good luck. Let's see. France, do you ever think there will be a Greyhound hijacking Taro? Probably not, because nobody on the Greyhound is interesting enough to hijack. Just saying. I mean, I'm not saying it couldn't be a false flag type situation where they hijack a Greyhound, but everybody on the Greyhound is in on it, that kind of thing. That would be pretty easy to do. But honestly, most people do not even think about Greyhounds unless you have to ride them. And I'm one of them people. And I haven't had to ride one in a while, at least since COVID. But I've ridden many public buses for long distances, and the experience varies depending on your passengers around you and the condition of your bus. But I'm not ashamed to admit it. And honestly, in foreign countries, sometimes the bus is the best way to get around. It's the cheapest. It puts you in touch with the culture, the local folks. It gets you exactly to your destination. It doesn't insulate you from the situation. So I'm in favor of people understanding the Greyhound. But as far as a hijacking attempt, probably not. But let's see what the tarot says. This one. Oh, wow. This came up earlier. The Hangman. Okay. Well, if you do get hijacked on a Greyhound bus, use the time to think about your situation and how you got there and how to get out of it. And also to gain some perspective about what it's like to be hijacked. So there's your answer. Portical. Good. Is my technical exercise for interviewing candidates sufficiently challenging, too easy, too hard? All right, let's see what the Portical has to say. Here we go. 120. All right. 120. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Well, this is a PP scene. This is just somebody taken a leak in their Bordaloo or their little chamber pot or whatever they got. And it looks like they're looking at you. So this is kind of a voyeuristic thing. So I don't know. I don't know how to interpret this, but maybe it's just as easy as pissing, and you need to make it harder. There you go. It doesn't look challenging at all. There's nothing challenging about pissing in a thing. The only challenging thing about it is not splashing. Now, you need to figure out a way to not splash. I would hold it a little bit closer to my parts personally. But if you're looking at somebody and they're looking at you and it's a show, I guess you want to see a little bit of the stream. So, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah, she's wearing heels too. But, you know, that's the only shoes they had. They didn't have no other shoes. Who else has a question? We got about 20 more minutes left here in the show, and I am ready to answer the questions for y'all. Yes. I'm trying to make sure my computer's not too hot. I was using it earlier, and I was like, damn it, I should give it a rest because it's old. You know, the battery gets a little bit hot, but so far, so good. So far, so good. Shall I do a little bit of general reading for the folks? Let's pull a crystal card for y'all. Let's see what the collective crystal for y'all for the Easter weekend coming up is. We can get some insight on some crystal energy. Let's see. Ooh, I like this one. Ooh, black tourmaline. I have some of this. Protect your energy. Yes, don't get bogged down in some crazy BS. Don't let your family or your friends or the news or the social media or none of that stuff get your energy into a negative state. Vibrate higher. Always vibrate higher. And if you got some black tourmaline, it's really pretty. It's sparkly. It's a little bit frail, so don't drop it. It'll crumble. But it's very pretty, and yeah, lovely, lovely stone. Yes, black tourmaline. Let's see what kind of essential oils / plant energy the universe is sending us this Easter weekend. I already have black tourmaline. And I'm not saying you should get all these things and put them on a special Easter altar, but it wouldn't hurt. Okay. Let's see. Whoa, spearmint revitalizes and refreshes the spirit. Yes, spearmint. You know, I like spearmint. I don't love it as much as some of the other mints, but I do enjoy the scent, and it is very invigorating, and it makes me feel good. So, spearmint, black tourmaline. Excellent, excellent choices. Let's see if there's a style oracle we can go with. Maybe our Easter bonnet or our Easter dress or suit can be influenced by this. And I'm not saying you need to go to church to celebrate Easter. You know, this is the time of year when we have the best and the most variety of candy besides Halloween. And it's also the beginning, it's the ending of the candy season. After Easter, there is no more fucking candy until August when they start putting out the Halloween candy. And there is a drought of special candy for like 2 or 3 months. You cannot get a Reese's peanut butter thing that is as delicious as the Reese's peanut butter things you get for the holidays, like the pumpkins, the snowmen, the hearts, the eggs. All they're roughly the same shape, but yeah, you don't get them things in May, June, and July unless you buy them up and hoard them. So this is the beginning of the candy drought, y'all. plan accordingly. Just like you need to plan with food and shelter and water and escape routes and firearms, you need to plan your candy and stock up when you can. And, with inflation, this candy is not going to ever be cheaper. It's only going to be as cheap as it is today. It's not going to be cheaper tomorrow or the day after that or the day after that. It's always going to be more expensive. Yeah, Peeps. Peeps make really good s'mores. So that's pretty good survival food. They do take up some space, but you can squish them. But the reason they make good s'mores is because they have that sugar coating on the outside. So you get that extra bit of crunchy sugar to caramelize. Trust me, Peeps and s'mores. That's how you do it. All right, style oracle for Easter. Ooh, Grace Jones. I'm down with that. Look at me. I own it. Always rule the rhythm. Heck yeah. Okay, I'm on board with this. Looks like a little Keith Haring background there. Grace Jones. Forever like iconic. I don't know anybody who don't like Grace Jones. She is the shit. There you go. There's your Easter style. I don't know what Grace is wearing. It looks like some kind of furry thing with tails, but you can interpret your own thing. Oh, maybe it's feathers. I don't know. I'm sure this is referencing a very famous outfit. Oh, yeah. Grace Jones is like literally from another planet. I 100% agree. They're just like that one emissary to Earth who was like, you know what? I think I can mingle with these folks and make it work. And their commander was like, you sure? And they're like, yeah, I got this. And they're like, okay. And then they fucking pulled it off. And you only see Grace Jones occasionally. So, it's not like a constant barrage of Grace Jones. She just knows when to pop in and like make a statement. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, it looks like PNG. Oh, does it say anything? It did. I read it out. I'm sorry. I already shuffled it into the deck, but it was more about just like being yourself and owning your shit. So, yeah, there was Grace Jones on the card. Okay, we got 12 minutes left in the show, y'all. I got time for more questions if you're willing to put them in there. If not, we're just going to have to shoot the shit for 12 minutes. Anybody got a question? Anybody? Your mom's joining. Tea. You want some tea? Y'all want some more tea? As if my last tea was not TSA-able enough. I don't know. That was stupid. Sorry. All right. Here we go. Broken security cameras. Y'all, there seems to be a plague of broken security cameras anytime significant thing happens, such as, I don't know, the event in the Brooklyn subway yesterday. Other recent examples are the death of Jeffrey Epstein and also other events that are important that might need a security cameras. Suddenly those cameras are not usable or working at the time the event happens. Now, I'm not saying that there's a conspiracy here. I'm just saying it's very interesting that often the security cameras are not working when the shit goes down. That's all I'm going to say about that. But I just did want to point out the fact that it is very convenient to stir up conspiracy theories when you don't have actual security camera footage, or you have the footage and you don't release it because it may not be the kind of footage that reinforces the narrative that you're trying to push. So Either way, in either case, it does not help the cause of truth when the security cameras, which are supposed to be running 24/7 all the time because they're security cameras, are not operational when a security issue happens. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yes, lots and lots of examples. We could sit here and probably find dozens of examples if we really look at it. We could probably find dozens of times, and not just like big events, like cop cameras, like their body cameras not working when somebody dies or gets beaten up, or anytime some kind of crazy robbery happens. Yeah, there's lots of reasons why a security camera could go out, but it just seems like there's a plague of them going out when it's necessary. So there's my take on security cameras, broken security cameras. Anytime I hear broken security camera, oh, we don't have no footage because XYZ, I'm like, that piques my interest and makes me question a lot of what is being told to me because there is no corroborating evidence of the facts that are being presented as facts. You know what I'm saying? You only got somebody's word for it. I don't know. I wasn't there. There's no camera on it. Supposedly we got this technology that will like show everything. We got cameras on bombs so we can like show what happens right before people get blown to bits. But we don't have a camera in the most obvious place unless something's happening that the man don't like. Then there's a camera. Always. Always footage of that shit. Okay. That's enough tea for y'all. Oh, we got 8 more minutes left in the show. If you have a question, please put it in. I've got time to answer it. Oh, I was going to check Facebook. Hold up. Let me get my device with a camera on it that's probably working right now. Let's see what the meta says. Anybody have a question? Nobody had a question on the Facebook. Okay, so it's just us. It's just us. A crystal for your mom. Yes, you may. Let's see. Crystal for Goog's mom. All right. Aquamarine. Go with the flow. I think we've gotten this one before. This is a good one. It's very springy. It's very Easter. It's very much a chill stone. And so if you got some aquamarine, maybe do a little bit of meditation while holding it. Maybe carry it around in your bag. Put it next to your mirror so you can look at it when you're brushing your teeth and all that. Just yeah, it's a lovely stone. Go with the flow. The world is crazy. All kind of bullshit's happening all the time. You just kind of have to like be adaptable and go with it. Go with it. Did I miss any? Oh, you had a hate ball. I'm sorry. Let me go back up here and see if I found it. Magic hate ball. Are the customs regulations on how much money you can travel with going to be adjusted for inflation? Fuck no. They're going to get rid of the ability to travel with any amount of cash at all in the future. You are only going to be allowed digital currency, you little slave citizen, and you better like it. But let's see what the hate ball says. Okay. As I see it, yes. As I see it, yes. Ooh, I don't know if y'all can see it. As I see it, Yes. Sorry you asked. Oh, she's watching, but she can't figure out the chat. Oh, that's okay. You know what? Next time you'll work it out. It's all good. But I'm glad you're watching. I'm glad you're here. We got 5 more minutes left in the show, y'all. And I think, what am I going to do? I'm going to put a hat of self care for us. We had one earlier. It's kind of like a repeat of the one before last week. Let's see. Bathe. Oh, yeah, this is always good. So, not just take a shower, like immerse yourself in water and let the water heal you. It's warm enough to get in a pool or get into a natural body of water, a river. If you're at the river and the vultures are circling overhead, yeah, bathe, immerse in water. Water is very healing, and we just had that conjunction of Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces. It's very kind of watery thing. So, yes, a baptism in water is in order. And, this is the Easter weekend. This is a good time to do it. Even if you ain't Christian, spring is about renewal, rebirth. And it's good to kind of like wash off the other from the past and the winter and then emerge fresh as a daisy or a bluebonnet. We still got a few of them around Texas. And yeah, so bathe, find some water, bathe. Okay. Let's see. She wants to know, will the dingbat prevail related to an old job? Tarot, please. So many employment questions. I just think it's wild that all of us have jobs. So many people do not have a job. There is a serious labor shortage. So what are all these people doing? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. I know that this is all part of the plan, the Great Reset, whatever, but it's kind of weird. All right, so here's Goog's mom's tarot. Job related. Will the dingbat win? Ooh, the devil. Ooh, I don't know. So maybe this might be one of them uncomfortable situations that teaches you a lesson and other people win when they shouldn't. It could also just be trying to like entice you into gossip that it doesn't matter for you. Like if it doesn't actually affect you, just stay out of it. Yeah, I would say that this is a toxic situation and you should just remove yourself from it entirely if possible and try not to let the door hit you on the way out. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, y'all, we are getting toward the end of the show. I do want to thank you all for tuning in. I love it when I have my OraCola family with me on Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. on youtube.com/channel arcieoracola. You can also watch me next Wednesday at the same time and place. I do appreciate it. I did get a lottery ticket, even though I have not won a single lottery ticket in at least 4 or 5 months. I can't remember. It's been a while. But I got one and I got a cool coin to scratch it with. So I forgot I had this. This is a trick coin. So on one side it looks like a Kennedy $50. And on the other side it's some kind of like Queen Elizabeth coin. I don't know if it's Canadian or British or whatever. But this is a coin that you use in a magic trick to do a coin trick. And I've had this forever. And I just recently rediscovered that I had it. So I thought I would use it as my scratching coin. So let's see what we got. This is that one we did last week, I think. Basically, just scratch off all the spots and hopefully you win. So let's see. Let's see what happens. The worst thing is I lost $1, but I gained so much in life from experience and that dollar is not worth as much as it was. So I don't know. Lottery tickets might be a good investment. Oh, we did. We won. Oh, we won. Oh, wow. Okay, so we actually won. What did we win? Let's finish scratching it off. We didn't win the big prize, but we won $2 whole because we have two star symbols, and next to each one of them is a dollar. So I basically won $2. That does not get me out of the hole with scratch offs because I have lost a whole lot more than that. But this time I won. Yes. Maybe it's my new lucky trick coin that I've had forever that I just recently rediscovered. So, woo! Yay, Easter cash. Well, y'all, it's time to close out the show. I want to thank y'all so much for hanging out with me this evening. I hope that y'all have a fantastic Easter weekend and that everyone starts to get healthy and that their work problems resolve and we don't get locked in our places and drones like flying overhead saying to stay inside like they're doing in Shanghai right now. Woo! Nobody's dragging our animals outside and beating them to death because they might have COVID. Woo! Like there's some wild shit going on. Like we're not getting bombed while we're trying to like leave a country. Woo! Yeah, so much happening. But we're all here on the internet with each other every Wednesday and we're having a good time and we're still here. So can't complain about that. I love y'all and I hope y'all have a great week. I will see y'all next time. Bye.